In this new series, Skill Up, I'll pass on to you what the pros are up to in the professional kitchen, revealing simple tips and techniques that will transform your home cooking. First up, 5 ways to get incredibly crispy skinned chicken thighs. First, we need to debone the chicken thighs. If you can get hold of skin-on boneless thighs, then feel free to skip this step, but it's a great skill to have. Find the fat line that runs along the bone and trace along it with a sharp knife. Keeping your knife in contact with the bone at all times, follow around the bone. Cut around one ball joint, scrape away the meat still attached, and then remove the other end. Set the bone aside for stock and trim off any more pieces of cartilage or bone. The second step is to dry the chicken thoroughly, focusing on the skin. Moisture is the enemy of crispness, so get rid of as much as possible. You can achieve great results in a non-stick, but if you have a stainless steel or cast iron pan, I'd strongly recommend you use them for this. They hold the heat better, allowing for a more consistent, moderate heat, and the fact your chicken skin will stick to the surface also reduces shrinkage and ensures an evenly crispy result. As the skin fries and the moisture is lost, the skin will begin to release. You'll notice I started the cooking in a cold pan. To achieve crispy skin, we need to render out the fat, collagen and water. Getting as much of this done before the skin starts to fry reduces the chances of burning, as we want to cook it skin down for at least 10 minutes. So use moderate heat, and there's no need to use any oil. Plenty of fat comes out of the skin. The crispness of the skin comes from the evaporation of water, drying the skin out. But we also want it to be well browned and deeply flavoured. That's achieved by the Maillard reaction. Keep an eye on the chicken and do not turn it over until it's a deep golden brown all over. If it's colouring too fast in some areas but not in others, reduce the heat to prevent burning. Once the chicken is turned, give it another 5 minutes or so to cook, and then turn off the pan and let the chicken rest in the pan for a further few minutes. A final bonus tip, and a huge difference between home cooking and restaurant cooking, is all the crispy bits left stuck to the pan, known as souk in French. This is pure flavour and the basis of a great 2-minute sauce. Pour out the excess fat, wipe out the pan so just the souk remains, return it to the heat, and when the pan is hot, add a generous splash of water or white wine, enough to cover the base of the pan. As it boils, scrape the souk from the pan and mix together. Let it reduce a little and taste for seasoning. Add a squeeze of lemon if it needs acidity. Turn off the heat and whisk in a knob of butter to create a delicious emulsified sauce. Finish with some chopped herbs. The chicken is delicious served in a variety of ways. We ate it sliced over steamed rice with tender stem broccoli and a sauce of Gojuchang, white miso and honey. Our recipe is in the description below. And that's it. There are many applications for this technique, which I've listed at the end. Look out for videos in my Skill Up series if you want more great pro tips on improving your home cooking. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment and don't throw away the souk.